What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm actually going to be talking about a topic that has been brought to my attention recently, and it's a very interesting question. And the question is WWE planning to bring back one of the most dominant tag teams in NXT history, the Authors of Pain? Now, before we get into the video, if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, which typically get posted on Thursdays, sometimes on weekends, sometimes on Wednesdays, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And as I have said in previous videos, make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel. If I can pull them out, if I can take them out. There we go. Because as I have said in previous videos, if this channel gets to 200 subs, I will open up this Korean Strike of Neos box in its entirety here on the channel. However, if the channel gets to 1,000 subs, that would be quite the milestone. I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box, and you guys can tell it's first edition because of the logo right there. It is First Ed. I actually got this from my partners at Collector Store, so make sure you guys check them out. Link will be in the description below, as will their address if you guys want to check them out physically. And this, I actually got this off of eBay like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. So I've had this for quite a while actually. So 200 subs, 1,000 subs. So make sure you guys subscribe, guys, because I have a feeling that the polls, they could be fire. They could be some fire pulls in those boxes. For all we know, we could pull a collector's rare. For all we know, we could potentially pull an ultimate rare Air Neos. For all we know. So if you guys want to see those get opened, subscribe, guys, because you don't want to miss it. But with that being said, if you guys do not know who the Authors of Pain are, they were arguably one of the most dominant one of the most, they were one of the most dominant tag teams in NXT history, which not only consisted of the team of Akam and Razar, but they also had not one, but 2 managers. Their last manager was none other than Drake Maverick. But who was the first? None other than Paul Ellering, arguably one of the most powerful, one of the most dangerous, I cannot think of the name. Can't say it. One of the most powerful and one of the most dangerous managers in all of professional wrestling. Literally bringing in the faction known as the Legion of Doom, which consisted guys like King Kong Bundy, Jake the Snake Roberts, and of course the Road Warriors, which featured none other than Road Warrior Hawk and Animal. And it had been years. They dominated for years. You know, you know, every promotion that that the Road Warriors have been in, every promotion they've won tag team gold. It's the same thing with with the Authors of Pain. And then as I mentioned, Ellering, brought in, had brought in, I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing my train of thought here. I have a really bad headache. I apologize. He brought in Akam and Razar and brought them the NXT Tag Team titles, and they dominated ever since. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it. When you really think about it, Paul Ellering has done so much for professional wrestling. Not only is he a part of the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum, class of 2011, as a member of the Road Warriors, he also got inducted into the 2011 WWE Hall of Fame as a part of the Road Warriors. He is a legend in the business, and there's been a lot of reports all over social media that apparently Triple H plans to bring back Paul Ellering and the Authors of Pain. But the thing is that Ellering right now he's like 70 years old. So the question would become, would he still be able to pull it off as he did over, like, what was it, like 5-6 years ago? Is it possible? It's very possible. It's very possible. But there's no telling. There's really no telling if we will see the Authors of Pain back in WWE, because here's the thing. Fightful Select, big shout out, no copyrights as always. They reported that that WWE was actually talking about bringing them back with Paul Ellering, who was also part of that conversation, and here's the thing. If you guys don't know, they were released from their contracts in September of 2020. This was right around the time. This was right around the time that Razar was injured, and he got injured back in March. So this was right around the time that they had aligned themselves with Seth freaking Rollins when he was known as the Monday Night Messiah, and this was also right around the time that he brought in Buddy Murphy, or I guess now Buddy Matthews, is it? I don't know. I'm calling him Buddy Murphy, but yeah, this was right around the time that he had brought in Buddy Murphy, and also, funny enough, if you can believe this, Austin Theory. He was another one of Seth's disciples, which was pretty interesting to say at the very least. Apparently the closest that they had come to reviving their careers as professional wrestlers was last summer, when they announced that they were intending to return to the ring as known as the Legion of Pain. And apparently they were supposed they were to I guess they were supposed to launch their ill-fated wrestling entertainment series promotion in Nottingham, England. And there have been quite a slew of talent cancellations that led to the plans being scrapped, and apparently two of them were Nia Jax and Lana, and there's no word on the revival for that promotion. But the thing is that not only did they become NXT Tag Team Champions, they became arguably the most dominant, one of the most dominant NXT Tag Team Champions of all time. And excuse me. The crazy part is that the Authors of Pain held the NXT Tag Team titles for, what was it, like, 7 months, I think it was? Let's see. Hang on, I gotta check that out. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. So if you guys don't know, they made their NXT debut at NXT TakeOver The End, which took place on June 8th, 2016, by attacking American Alpha, which featured Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, Jason Jordan is now a producer, which is pretty crazy. Right after they lost the NXT Tag Team titles to the Revival, or I guess now FTR, I guess you could say, and they eventually targeted DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, and they actually won the NXT Tag Team titles at TakeOver San Antonio, and apparently they defeated both DIY and the Revival at TakeOver Orlando by defeating both teams in a triple threat elimination match, and it was insane. It was pretty insane, but they dominated. They completely dominated for months. And let's see. Based on this, let's see. It looks like that they were NXT Tag Team Champions for quite a while, and let's see. Let me go online. Let's see. Okay, so the Authors of Pain were the NXT Tag Team Champions for 202 days. That's about what? That's literally almost 7 months. That's how dominant they were. That's pretty insane. Now, as far as the Raw Tag titles, yeah, literally they were Raw Tag Team Champions for 7 months. Which was insane. So that's quite a while, guys. But here's my take on this whole situation, because you look at the Authors of Pain, and you ask yourself, how dominant could they have been? They took the NXT Tag Team titles and dominated the tag team division with an iron fist. Why? Because Paul Ellering basically, literally just gave them knowledge that he received from working with the Road Warriors. And if you really think about it, if he can bring the Road Warriors tag team gold, you know damn well he's gonna do that too. He's gonna do that with AOP. And the Authors of Pain dominated until they got released in September of 2020. This was literally right around the time that the Thunderdome era was still relatively new. And so if you really think about it, could we see them come back? Absolutely. It is 100% possible we could see them come back. But the problem is, because of the fact that we have so many tag teams on Raw and SmackDown, we got teams like the Judgment Day, the Usos. We've got Alpha Academy. We've got the Street Profits. We got Legado del Fantasma. We got the Viking Raiders. We have Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, Maximum Male Models. We've got the Brawling Brutes. We got so many tag teams across both Raw and SmackDown. I don't think the Authors of Pain would... It's not that they would fit in with the rest of the tag team division. It's the fact that I fear that they may end up getting lost in the shuffle again, like they were in 2020, and they could end up getting released once again. That is the big concern that I have for them to come back to WWE. Now as far as Paul Ellering goes, he can manage pretty much almost any tag team in WWE, and they would instantly become tag team champions right off the bat. Is it possible? Absolutely, but I don't know. It's hard to say whether or not we will see them come back to WWE. Not sure if we will see them though, but all I have to say is, if they do come back, tag teams, beware, because they're coming to hunt. They're coming to hunt. But with that being said, that brings me to the question of the day, which is this: do you guys want to see the Authors of Pain come back to WWE? And if so, should they go to Raw, SmackDown, or back to NXT? Let me know down in the comments below, and that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topics in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.